Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Nerd Topic Season Dos Equis. What's up? We got Rob Riley, really, and Darkstar Chris Forsyth on the deck. Say what's up, fellas.
Oh,
Nice. Oh, that was like a yodel or something, like some old Spice. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. And before we even get it rocking, looks like Mr. Christopher, the informant Marabella, is also right on time. So we'll drop him in the mix.
Yeah.
nice.
Cool. Rob, say what's up to everybody.
Hey, what's going on, Rob Riley? Really nice to be back. Nice to be here with my guys. How you guys doing?
Pretty darn good. Chris, the
Yeah,
informant Marabella.
My glorious return. What's going on?
Chris is the closest to like a Twitch dude, even whether he's doing it or not. He's got like he literally looks like he's not really. He's like half invested in us, and he's like destroying compounds and sniping dudes. Like, yeah, and the thing about that.
I got the gaming computer and everything here. So
Nice. Darkstar Chris Forsyth, say what's up to your people.
Oh, what is up, my dudes? Good to see you all again.
Good to be seen. Good to have you here. Season 2, Episode 2. Welcome back, Chris Marabella and Rob Riley. Really, Chris Forsyth, you're going for 2 for 2. So I guess in the spirit of the World Series happening right now, and like how it is that you have to win the most games and last the longest, we could probably have a little jammy jam competition right now and say like who's going to be on the most shows for Season 2. So let's see, Chris Forsyth's winning so far. He's 2. Don Manningly's got 1, Matt DeLea's got 1, and then you guys got 1 apiece so far. So we'll see how it goes, man. No competition, but
No competition. That's right. You just completely set it up for competition. Oh, no competition.
yeah.
Winner gets, and I'm like throwing like money, but no competition. Nice. Well, I want to jump right into it and talk about Boba Fett because I have mixed feelings. Boba Fett trailer dropped a few days ago, the Book of Boba. We knew it was coming, but we also didn't really know it was coming. I find it interesting that these Disney trailers are dropping at like weird times, and there's like so many movies, man, and like then so many streaming services, and like Morbius dropped today, and it's like Spider-Man hasn't even come out yet, and you're like, all right, wait a minute, what am I excited for? What comes first? And like, what do you blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, but
well,
yeah.
actually, there is a little thing with that, but if we have time to go into it later with the Spider-Man trailer.
Cool. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll revisit that at the end because we're going to talk shit on Spidey later on. All right. So real quick, just like general feeling, start with Rob Riley, really. Book of Boba Fett trailer got you hype or otherwise?
I felt nothing. Like I watched it 3 times. I actually corresponded with Pete earlier because I didn't see it yet. Pete was like, it's like 2 minutes, you'll be good. I watched it and I was like, maybe I'm missing something. Watched it again. I said, okay, maybe it's me watching it on the phone. I watched it on YouTube on my TV. Nothing. I felt not like it was just like empty. It's like it wasn't moving me. Nothing was really going on in the trailer. I don't know if this like they're gonna have like a trailer 2 or something to kind of knock this out the water, but I don't know. I mean, I have high hopes because I love Boba Fett, but it didn't do anything for me.
Yeah. Darkstar, same, different. What's up?
Yeah, there is gonna be a number 2. So I've heard. Strangely, I only wrote down 3 things.
He's back.
Nice.
Chris's notes are usually like biblical,
Yeah.
It's the book. It's the book.
He's the only dude that I know writes a fucking dictionary while we in the movie theater and shit.
He's like scribed in the 10 Commandments of films. And
Behold!
Thou shalt not make a prequel,
Yeah, right.
Well,
What
in a nutshell, Chris, what are your thoughts?
The like right off the bat, we have the spider fucking motherfuckers. Those
They're called like the Boban monks or something like that. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and I
Apparently
was like, what?
there's like
We're
a
doing
creature. There's like a man inside of that bubble. And in Return of the
Yeah, they're
Jedi, you see it
breaking-
when Luke rolls in, and it's
Yeah.
way different. It's moving slow, and you feel like more like the bubble is the man controlling the thing. And
Wait
this
a
is
minute.
Like,
There was a man controlling, like piloting it from the bubble.
There's a brain inside that bubble.
Why was the thing so little? Like it was like minuscule. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, that was like one of those Star Wars, like we're gonna show you the monster come out of the sand and like do a funny sound, go away, and then show you the establishing shot of
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like that was the right creature to do that. That was like, and it's a shame because I know Filoni's at the helm, so it's almost like Filoni, like, don't you know about that thing being in Jabba's
Yeah.
palace and how big it was? Maybe the scale was off and it actually is big, but it felt too much like a throwaway. Like, yeah, put that in there. It looks cool.
Yeah, where's the Womp Rats? Just have a Womp Rat go by.
Dude, can't go wrong with a Womp Rat,
Yeah.
you know?
All right. What else I had was do you guys think that was Luke that was talking to Boba Fett?
Just the voiceover and not, you don't see him.
Yeah.
It sounded like Din to me.
Yeah, a lot of people are
Yeah.
saying Din Djarin.
Yeah.
If you watch it with closed captions, it just says alien. So I don't even
Oh.
know if it's anybody, but
But you know how they set. You know Disney sets us up all the time. So.
yeah,
Yeah.
trickery.
Yeah. Like, this is driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Chris Marabella, what are your thoughts in general, like off the cuff? What do you think?
It was fine. I think I'm in agreement with you guys. I think I might have liked it a little bit more. I want to see Tamar Morrison back in a lead role again.
Yeah.
Like it's been a long time. Like he's done side stuff. He was in season 2. I think even if the show doesn't turn out great, I think he's going to really deliver because it's they kind of just throw Boba Fett aside as a character in the original trilogy, and
Yeah.
he's finally like getting a resurgence, and he had all these comics and stories that gave him his backstory and his personality. And I feel like if nothing else, Tamar Morrison is going to really have a chance to shine again.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right. I
Be
think
cool
we'll
to
see a lot
see.
more of him than we did in
Yeah.
Mando, for sure.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get the Sarlacc pit escape?
yes.
They'll at least mention it. I don't know if we'll see it. Like
Yeah.
they'll mention it.
It should be a flashback. Like they got to
Yeah.
give us that.
Well, I noticed too.
It's gonna happen.
I was confused too. I noticed his scars were gone from season 2 of Mando. Like his face.
That
is
was another thing I wrote down. He's healing himself. You saw that tank in the background.
Oh, okay. I must have missed the tank.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
Like a
Deep cut.
back to tank.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not a back to tank, but like it's like a thing. Like it looks like a fucking what you call it? Fucking
It's gonna be on my tombstone. He's not even supposed to be here.
Somebody turn
Like-
off the dang TV, man. It was like the same theory in the background, and Chris was just listening to it and be like, "It's not a back to tank. It's not a back to tank."
I don't know anything else healing wise in Star Wars lore. I thought it was just always back to tanks.
There is one other thing. I remember when we played the Star Wars role playing game, it was called like Bacta, and then it was like a gooey stuff that you'd be like, and you take the thing off and it would just
Oh,
seep
okay.
in. But I forget what the hell it was called. I think I'll call my Star Wars dudes up and be like, "What was that shit called?"
Yeah, I hope there's a story purpose for why his face is normal again, because that was the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
I'm like
Okay.
the last season, like it's only supposed to be. I don't know how much time goes by, but I don't think it's supposed to be that much longer after. And his face is
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, and I don't think scars like that are supposed to heal, man. Acid burns and
No.
stuff. I don't really
Yeah.
like. I mean, it's Star
Right.
Wars, so but
Yeah.
yeah. There was one scene that bugged me. It was when everybody was doing like the standoff, and each character had a gun, and they were like converging. Who's gonna shoot who? And if I'll shoot first. That whole thing, and the pitch of like the energy weapons like chiming up, like yeah,
Mhm.
dude, it was so over the top. I was like, "Mine is getting old," and like it's like
That could just be a trailer thing. They
Yeah.
do that for dramatic reasons in trailers.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll see
Man.
though.
I don't know, dude. Like
yeah.
I always love those sounds.
I do too. I mean, the Iron Man, like charge
Oh,
up,
yeah,
they're all
yeah.
great,
Try, yeah.
and yeah, and I like the low key, like deep cut Star Wars sounds. Like the speeder will go by, then you'll hear that one that goes, woo, and it's got like,
Yeah, right.
woo, and you're like, yo,
Yeah.
that's the shit. Soundtrack
This
seems
shit is
kinda-
turned into an SFX special now.
I know, right? You listen now.
Yeah,
What I
right.
found
Everybody
was-
making different noise.
Oh, we should do a Star Wars imitation special. Like,
Hey man, write it down. I'm with it.
did we ever do Best
Yeah.
Wookiee Scream? I thought we did that.
We did do that. I
Yeah.
think we
Yeah,
did.
we did something like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Cool. Soundtrack wise, felt pretty cool, right? It was like,
Yeah, I dug that a
typical
lot.
Star Wars.
yeah,
It
same
felt
cat.
like yeah, the soundtrack felt like a Crime Syndicate type of soundtrack, which is what they're going for.
Yeah. Yeah, if they get
Yeah,
deep with the
are we-
underworld.
Yeah,
Are we gonna get the Crimson Dawn and all that going on?
yeah, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah,
That would be a
hope so,
nice
yeah.
tie-in.
I'd be down with the Dawn.
Anything to get a solo sequel. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Can we get
Justice for Solo, man. Like, damn, I want that
Yeah.
shit to come. I want
Yeah.
Kira back. I want to see, although everybody else died, right? I mean, Keelan Voss died,
Yeah.
and Beckett died. His girlfriend died. They all died, man. Damn. Okay. Well, at least
No,
Kira, you know.
Akira and Lando.
Yeah. My shrine is falling apart. I gotta fix my shit. Yeah. So soundtrack good. Possibly connected to Crime Syndicate. Do you think we'll get Maul, like a Darth Maul tie-in?
Hmm.
I would love
Question.
that.
Am I wrong? Is he dead?
What's the chronology?
He's
'Cause
dead at this point.
Oh yeah, right, because he died in Rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fought Obi-Wan, that's right. Yeah.
So this is riding right on the cuffs of Mando 2, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Like I was saying, I don't know what the time gap is, but I don't think it doesn't seem like it's that long after.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could get Luke.
Yeah, he's around there with Grogu somewhere.
Yeah. We could get Han
We're
Solo. We could get
I
Princess
think
Leia.
we're
I mean,
definitely gonna get Luke.
you think?
Okay.
Yeah.
If not in that show, certainly I think season 3 we're gonna see Luke again.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
of Mando. Like that, I think that's just a given.
Yeah. Vader's dead. Emperor's dead. Leia. Luke.
Leia's around.
Chewbacca, yeah, some Ewoks.
Ahsoka's
Some of the other
alive.
bounty hunters, man. I almost said Greedo, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm really a dumbass sometimes, man. It's like, oh, Greedo. It's like,
Greedo's son.
yeah, Greedo's son.
Yeah, Greedo's son's out for revenge.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just thinking about Jabba and all that. The Rancor's dead. The
Yeah.
Rancor Master might have got a new Rancor and like trained up another batch or something, but
Mhm.
Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna look for it right now.
all right. But yeah, ultimately I feel the same way as you guys. I feel it was a little flat. That one shot flying over that desert city gave me like the Jeddah vibes from Rogue One.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it can't be that either because Jeddah City got destroyed. So all my good shit's destroyed. They were dead.
My favorite shot was just him sitting on the throne. I just think that's cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think just if they could pull it off, the concept of him becoming his boss,
Yeah.
it's just really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I agree. That long table meeting gave me
Yeah.
the feelings of more of a Star Trek vibe. Like
Yeah, right.
the way those guys were talking, and
Mm.
one guy was like, "Why should we trust you?" And I was like,
Right.
that wasn't the best voice. Like we need some quality Star Wars voice. Actually, not that Star Wars voices are ever quality, because sometimes they're corny as all hell
Hey,
too. You know,
where's Mark Hamill? Get his voice.
seriously, man. Give him a you know,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I saw Gladiator the other night, and one of the other merchant dudes who was like real smarmy was the same voice as is his name Quado in Phantom Menace.
Oh, Quado, yeah.
Dude,
Or,
it's
or,
like yeah,
Watto, yeah.
I think it's Quado, right?
Watto, I think, yeah.
Yeah, they're talking in the he's like, those camels you gave me won't mate. And you tried to double deal me on the last batch of gladiators. And he's like, what do you mean? I didn't tell you. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, sell a mannequin. Sell a mannequin Skywalker. He'll be a great gladiator. You know,
That's
I'm telling you,
great.
man, one day I'm going to do it. I'm going to do my review as if I had no idea that there are different movies and characters, and I'm going to just connect everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know Russell Crowe was a gladiator before he became, what I say,
Before he
some
was
other
Jor-El.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How was he Jor-El and a gladiator? Did he go back in time?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Mark Hamill. Did he what
He
did?
goes. Did he like fall into a vat of acid and go insane?
Yeah,
after he defeated the Empire?
Are we doing fucking what's it called? Fucking
Crossovers.
Did Mark Hamill fall in the Sarlacc pit and then come out and become the
Yeah.
Joker? Like, what?
There you go.
There you go. That's a good one.
Just come out on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, the goblin laugh returns. I forgot about that shit, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got so many chills hearing that.
Nice. All right, well, that concludes the Boba Fett Book of Boba portion of this nerd topic, but we're going to jump right into our second topic of the day, the Eternals. Oh, he said it. Damn. All right, no, listen, I am very open-minded about this Eternals. I have press passes tomorrow, too, so I might have one more. If one of you guys wants to go, let me know.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right. You got to fight for it. I throw the pool stick, break it in half, fight.
Where do I burn?
Yeah, that's right. Burn it in me. Check. Chris, check. But it's getting kind of thrashed. I think it was The Week said it was the worst Rotten Tomatoes score ever. The Week is one of those like entertainment news sites.
Really?
Yeah, Polygon said the MCU has its limits or hits its limits. So I was like, ooh. And then the last one was Collider, who said the only thing I know, but it was a funny review. They said the only thing that's eternal about Eternals is the running time.
Oh wow.
So I've seen it. It's fluctuating between fresh and rotten like every day because it's 59-60%. So it's
okay.
I mean, to be fair, like it's low, but it's not like a 20%. So it's
right.
It's still impressive that Marvel could still make a film that most critics seem to enjoy.
Right.
But I mean, it was like it is. I think it is the lowest one.
It's not Phantasm Part 8 or anything where you see like 11% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's not fan force. It's not fan force at 9%. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Rob? Eternals giving you any kind of vibes? You feeling it?
You know what? At first, the trailers weren't. Well, the first trailer didn't do anything for me, and then by the second trailer, I was intrigued because it looked a lot better the second time around. And I'm actually hyped to see it, but I'm not going to let the early reviews kind of sway my decision just yet. I'm going to still see it because I like the cast.
Yeah.
They seem like they have chemistry from the trailer. I don't know if you can really tell that, but to me, it seems like they have good chemistry between each other. And Selma Hayek has always been my dream girl, so I'm going to see it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Angelina Jolie, like when both of them in one movie.
Hey.
One movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to see that.
Yeah.
Watching
Yeah,
it for
man.
the plot, right? Yeah.
Are we gonna get a Dusk Till Dawn dance scene from
Oh,
from
man.
Salma Hayek?
Oh, if Marvel does that, I'll be forever indebted to Disney and Marvel. I swear I would.
They're hip enough that they could almost get away with it. Like, not
They could
obviously
pull
like
it
with
off.
all the, but like if she like did a couple moves and had people sitting around and you were like, oh, I see what you did there. Like, they could actually
Yeah.
become funny.
I would fanboy out. I would be like sweating and crying like I was at a fucking MJ concert in '88.
DARKSTAR, what do you think about Eternals? You thumbs up, thumbs down? Too early to tell?
I'm not really interested. I am gonna watch it. I am gonna watch it, but yeah, I'm not really interested.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I always have a secret plot to everything. Like, I go to see movies to analyze it from a storyboarding perspective to see if they could do that with G.I. Joe, right? Of course. So like, I'm like, you got 10 people in that cast, and that's just the good guys. Got to be a lead villain, got to be a villain right-hand man, got to be an army, got to be, you know, troops and shit. I mean, I guess, you know what I mean? So you're looking at like 15 people in the cast, which is, in my guesstimate, what you would need for a G.I. Joe movie or any kind of ensemble thing like Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, all the 80s stuff that I like.
Yeah.
So I would be interested in seeing how they allot and how many people you could actually allot a lead character role. Like, you know, she's going to be the lead, but I think the bull from Game of Thrones, that princely dude who's now Icarus or somebody, I think, he's clearly somebody. A lot of them just look like they could be like not leads, but they're going to hold their weight like the Avengers. And I'm like, the Avengers barely pulled it off, man, with 5 or 6 of them. Like, it's, you know, at times it's like, oh yeah, they brushed Hawkeye to the side for that. They brushed Banner aside for that. How are you going to juggle 10 characters? You think they're going to be too overcrowded? Chris? Marabella?
Yeah, I mean, that's some of the reviews I read, is that it feels like that, you know, the great thing about phase 1 of Marvel, they had an individual film for each character before their combination. And this one, they said, feels like it's 10 characters you don't know in one film. And, you know, it's just some exposition with that.
Right.
I mean, I haven't seen it myself to judge, but I imagine like they looks like they went ambitious with it. Like they were like, we don't need separate films. Let's just make an Eternals film and, you know, swing for the fences. And whether we ended up liking it or not, but at least they, you know, people always say like, oh, Marvel never takes risk, or they always make safe films. It seems like they at least took a risk with this one.
Right.
Well, shit, I wouldn't take a risk either. If as soon as you take one, people shit on it.
It is true.
Right.
It is true.
Yeah, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
It's so funny, man. Who knows? Like, I would love to be a fly on the wall at some of these meetings, and just like, you have like the Venom scenario where it's like, arguably a lot of people didn't like the first one, but it still made $700 million. So they're just going to repeat that and make the same amount of money. Then you got the Marvel thing where it's like the MCU thing where they got a formula and they did a really, really, really good job. And the fans are sitting there like trying to nitpick every single thing and figure out what the next 10-year arc's going to be. So they're like, well, you know what? We're not going to do it because you guys are going to ruin it if you're already like Mephisto, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So they go a different way, and then the fans rail them for that too. So, you know, that's like a thankless position to be in, man, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got like 7 minutes left, man. This was an awful quick
7 minutes.
8 minutes, man. Yeah. Kind of flew by, but doesn't mean we can't do like some rapid fire rounds and just talk about Spider-Man and the fact that this Friday makes it 6 weeks, 6 Fridays. I don't think of it in weeks or days. I think 6 Fridays are going to go by and we're going to be watching Spider-Man.
That is crazy.
Yeah. He's hyped. He's hyped. That was like one of those horror movies.
Gimme.
Remember that horror phenomena? Remember that horror phenomenon where it was just like blurry creature, you know, blurry movement kind of cam? That came and went, right? Does anybody do that anymore?
I don't think so.
Marvel needs to bring that back to their jams, like Eternals.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, No Way Home. That's crazy. I haven't gotten any of your predictions or theories for Spidey, Chris Marabella. So why don't you give me
so going back to what I was mentioning before, I've heard rumbles that the reason we haven't gotten a second trailer is that Sony wants to show Toby and Andrew in the trailer and Disney doesn't.
Yeah.
So there's been a little bit back and forth with that. They don't know if they want to reveal that in the trailer, because I don't know if a lot of people outside of our bubble know that they're in it.
Right. That's a very good point.
They haven't really done a great job of letting people know.
Sony doesn't know how to. You remember the scene in Breakfast Club where they're all getting high and what's his name? Not C. Thomas Howell. It's a blonde dude. He's like, bitches don't know how to hold their smoke, and he's like talking about how you like people don't know how to, yo. Sony doesn't know how to hold their smoke, dude. Like, they want to just like.
There's not even a poster.
So Sony is bitches in this scenario.
I mean, I'm in so many words you could read between the lines, you know.
Yeah, you guys realize there's not even a poster for the movie.
No poster. Like
No
I've been
poster,
seeing
right?
fan stuff, but no poster.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
official poster.
Yeah. And you bring up a good point, Chris, about how like outside of our bubble, because like sometimes I'll go onto my Google, like the immediate, notifications that I get or the algorithm of like what I look at. So it shows you what you want to see. And it's just movie, movie,
Yeah.
movie, like it's like
Yeah.
fan news, blah. So I know that's my algorithm, but there are plenty of people. It's just like they're just
Yeah.
totally not looking at that kind of stuff, so they're not getting the
Yeah.
Toby scene on set or Andrew Garfield
Right.
confirmed. They're not getting any of that shit,
I mean, even the Flash did a better job. The trailer had Michael Keaton's voice in it, and so as an audience member, oh, Michael Keaton's coming back.
Right. You think we'll get a trailer like before December, like another Spidey trailer, or is that?
Yeah,
it?
I think
it's
they'll attach
in
it
December.
to. Yeah,
Whoa, hold on. Take it, Chris Marabella, then we'll pass it to everybody else.
I think the next big Sony release, I think, is Ghostbusters. I think they're gonna put it on that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's November.
Yeah. Rob, what do you think? Spidey going to be the best movie of the year? It's gonna. I mean, Venom made Venom made something like
Yeah.
700 million already. So it's like,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I believe Spidey is going to cash out at the box office. I'm anxious to see it because I didn't even think we were going to get it. Y'all remember like the last show we talked about it? I was like, they're going to kind of screw us over. But now that it's more plausible that we are getting it. I'm anticipating that box office smash, but I'm going to be watching it like because you hear so much stuff and like your algorithm, Pete, and I'm sure go for the Chris's, your algorithm probably show you a bunch of shit. I don't know. Like I just want to fucking see it. Like just show me the Spider-Man. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Bring Spidey.
Yeah. I really don't want any more time to go by. I'm hyped for it. I mean, it's nowhere near the whole Black Widow delay type comparison, but like I don't even like talking about it. I was like, we should do an episode every week about Spidey, and part of me is like, no. I just like I'm gonna stop thinking about it and watch Spidey in 6 weeks.
Yeah, and this is like the Spider-Man film of all Spider-Man films because it's every universe. It could potentially be the last Disney-Sony Spider-Man partnership.
Yeah,
for all
they
we
so
know.
full of shit and so back and forth. Like I can't deal with this
Yeah.
shit. It's like two fucking parents fighting over this baby.
I
I'm
know.
tired of them two.
Yeah.
God damn.
I mean, understandable because it's Spidey, but yeah, come on, like I keep saying it, man. Is Spider-Man the most
fucking
popular?
divorce court or something? Like it gets on my nerves with all this shit.
Night court.
I was like, come on, y'all. Like, I'm frustrated, man.
Seriously, they got to do like a one person holding him by one arm, like by his webs, like stringing him up. Spidey's mine. Spidey's mine.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be great, but I don't think it's going to be perfect. I think they got a lot on their hands. It's not, and my newest kind of worry, and it's happening in Disney Plus and it's happening in movies and everything. My newest worry is that they always feel like they got to give you that monumental finish. And even like the first Avengers, like it had a great ending with the aliens and they, defeat them, but it wasn't a monumental finish. It was just a solid blockbuster movie finish, and the same with most of them, even Ultron. I mean, they always save the world or the Avengers, same with Marvel. And I mean, same with Disney Plus and Mando. Like now that they've introduced Luke Skywalker by the end of that second one, it's like, what do you do at the end of Boba Fett season 1 to keep up that level of like pump? Like, do people expect that? Spidey's got to like show everybody or not, but it's like the expectations are rising every time, and I'm not really down with that.
It's the Disney happy ending syndrome. Like they have to like jerk us one more time and like get it out of me.
Yeah.
So like they're gonna pull something out of their ass, but like you said, Pete, is it like the big thing? Like what do we get?
Right. Yeah, because it doesn't feel like the big thing. Sorry, Chris, go ahead.
I feel like we're gonna have that. It could be the ending, could be the middle of the 3 Spider-Mans together fighting the.
I want to see the fucking meme, Chris. Yeah. I want to see the meme. They better
doing that. Yeah.
Disney with the shit.
You gotta do it.
I want to see that pointing meme. If they can do that, I'll forgive every other dumbass thing that I've heard so far. If they don't give me that, I'm that's it. I'm out of here.
I'm also pumped to just see Alfred Molina back as Doc Ock because he was my favorite growing up.
He's so good in number 2 that it's like,
wow,
man, yeah.
He stole the show.
Cool.
He stole the trailer. Like,
I
mean, let's be serious. Like when I saw him, I was like, "Fuck Spider-Man."
Him and Defoe's laugh too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
actually want to see Defoe's ugly ass. Like, I'm ready. Like, I saw the costume and like his face is out. I'm like, yeah. I'm the only weirdo that was like, yeah. His face is out. Like, because he ugly. Like, come on, y'all.
Or
He's
even-
ugly as shit. And I love it.
Or
I'm
even get
somewhat of
Jamie
a
Foxx
scientist
back.
myself.
Or even getting Jamie
He's
Foxx
alive.
back, which is crazy.
Wow, man. Jamie's gonna
Yeah.
be crazy.
It's nuts. This movie is gonna be amazing.
Yeah. I gotta watch the first two again and just go right in like off that energy, like just so like
Yeah.
any little detail. Although I don't
Well,
really think
you
it's gonna
also-
reference, you know.
You have Sandman back, so you might need to watch the third one again too.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna take a day or so and watch like every one from 2002 till
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Even though the Amazing Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean-
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man was kind of like mean and cringy. It was weird, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one might build on it though. Like if they do it right, it might build on those two movies. Because I mean, he didn't really get a good ending for that franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the ending.
Disney's real good at taking the good parts and like not mentioning the other shit. Like they did
Yeah.
it a lot in like the Avengers movies and all that. They're just like, oh yeah, Barton's like under house arrest, like, and they just like they make a quick comment, you know,
Mhm.
leave it to the side. focus on the good.
The comment about the reproductive system in Black Widow was like, whoa, and it just came and went. Like
Yeah.
when they were talking about that shit on the plane, like, oh, we can't have babies because I'm like, ew, what the fuck? Like,
Yep.
I'm watching with my kids, like,
Yeah.
"Ew." And it just blew past, like it was like a Disney thing. Like they just
Yep.
fuck it, and just threw it away.
Yep. All right, guys, that's the time limit.